Well, hello there, bysTaXx here, bringing you another video of Let's Fix Halo. And this time it's going to be Reach. Yeah, so this is the actual start of the series itself. And I'll be going through each individual level of each of the games in the Master Chief Collection and breaking down how to make each of those levels better as a whole to fulfill to make the game a better game. So I am starting Reach from absolutely nothing on easy mode, so I can actually finish these levels in a timely fashion. Because this is a Let's Fix, not really a Let's Play. Okay. So one thing to keep in mind is that I'll be going through these games through the lens of like the lore masters, which are the people who have played the games, read the books, all that, right? People who are intimately familiar with the lore behind Halo. These individuals would be more critical of the storyline, especially continuity and how it ties into the greater Haloverse and all that. Next would be the Halo Vets, which will be a lot more important in this particular game than in more of the future installments. In fact, a lot of things. We'll get into it. But like the Halo veterans aren't going to really come into play when we get into the next game, which will be Halo Combat Evolved, which is the first game released in the series, obviously, and at that point we're all noobs, which is the third demographic. But again, the Halo vets are going to be consuming the story through just the games that they play themselves, and we're just assuming that these people have, played all the games up to the point where we're at, right? At least the main series games, like the games in this particular collection. And the third demographic are going to be the new players, the players whose first introduction to the Haloverse will be whatever game that we happen to be playing at the time. So, with these in mind, I'll start us off with saying that Halo Reach is my most hated Halo game, my least favorite game in the Halo series of all times. It's absolute garbage. It's completely riddled with all sorts of problems. I mean, and I'm sure you'd think that it'd be really difficult to fix Halo Reach, a game with so many problems, but not at all. It'd be super easy, barely an inconvenience. All you do is you recall all physical copies, throw them in the middle of the Mojave Desert, set them on fire, and release an update that uninstalls every digital copy. Biff bam boom, problem solved. There's your answer. So I guess that pretty much covers it for Halo Reach, and I will see you in Halo Combat Evolved. Toodles. Wait. I did just say that I would play through every single level of each game, didn't I? Alright. Enough messing around. Let's actually play. Now, before I actually get into Halo Reach, I will say one thing. That this game has a lot of problems even before you start. From both the lore masters and the veterans are not really going to have much fun playing this game because they already know the ending. They already know how it ends. And the people who are new to the series, where Halo Reach is their first introduction to the series in the first place, which could actually happen now, reasonably speaking, could actually happen now. Um, they feel like Reach is an incredibly important planet, an incredibly important pivotal point of Halo, of the lore behind Halo. But they wouldn't necessarily understand why. And they would feel relatively lost compared to the veterans and the lore masters. So, before you even start the game, you have an issue. So, with those problems in mind, let's get into it. Warning, if you continue, you will lose any saved progress from your current mission. Continue? Yeah, whatever. I just wanted to check and make sure everything was working. Noble actual. It is gorgeous.
Contact with Visegrad Relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of valuable resources. I disagree.
Commander.
So that's our new number 6.
Kat, you read her file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Anyone claim responsibility?
Oni thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Ready to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That's what happened here. Reach is too damn important. I want that relay back online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader. That's Kat, Noble 2, Emil and George 4 and 5. You're riding with me, Noble 6.
Not gonna lie to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad would rather leave unfilled. Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength. Just one thing, I've seen your file, even the parts the Oni sensors didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set. But we're a team. That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
Got it, sir.
Welcome to Reach.
Oh boy.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
So, why would rebels want to cut off reach from the rest of the colonies?
You get a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Oh my god.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Backup channels?
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Alright, first of all, what I'm going to do, there's a lot to unpack already. On. Change language. For text to speech off. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Subtitles on. Network Xbox Live. I don't need to. Replays off. Relays. Oh, never mind. Don't need that. Gameplay. Centered? Classic. Classic will appear like the original game, 1/3 from the bottom of the screen. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool. Reload Max Collection. Don't need that. Audio. Max. Works video. Field of view. Vehicle field of view. Gamma. Oh, that is way too high. I am gonna bump it up just at least a little bit higher. Just so that it shows up on YouTube properly. Resolution scale, VSync. Original. Interesting. Let's just do original. Then control should be fine. Save settings. Cool. Oh.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
Oh. Alright, well, what I'm gonna do is.
Eyes in the sky. So. Let's go, 6. All right, Noble Team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Oh! There is a sprint. What's going on with the audio?
Structure point 34 looks clear from this angle.
I don't know what's going on with the audio. The audio's not working properly. Alright, so there's a lot to unpack. The very first cutscene has a lot wrong with it. First of all, it
Make out any ID?
Negative, but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
I don't understand.
Why are we not seeing explosives residue?
Noble 3, can you confirm any EX residue?
I don't understand what's happening.
Negative, sir.
Plasma maybe.
Copy. Not on reach.
A lot of blood on the ground.
All right, Noble, looks like there's nothing here. Let's move
So
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west.
the fact that they think that there's an insurgency on Reach is absurd. It's like there's an insurgency on a major military outpost. It literally like an insurgency on a major military base, because the entire planet of Reach is a military planet. It's where all the Spartans went to train. That's where everyone goes to train, is on Reach. The fact that the other people said welcome to Reach doesn't make a whole lot of sense if I'm a Spartan 2. If I'm a Spartan 3, that doesn't make that makes even less sense, given the fact that there were no Spartan 3s on Reach. That didn't happen. For a number of reasons.
They're not rebels, they're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Hiding, sir. Neighbors were attacked last night. He heard screams. Gunfire. Stopped around sunrise. Says something in the fields killed his son.
Something.
Commander, be advised. I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Copy that. Get them back inside.
Actually, I'm gonna do real quick. Alright. Yeah, my current armor ability is
Double time it.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio. The audio is crackling. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Alright. Hopefully that should work. No, didn't help. Cool.
We've got military casualties, 2 of the missing troopers.
Okay.
Looks like they were interrogated. It's
Wait,
missing.
what? Wait a moment, what? Wait, what is all of that? Oh.
Watch your motion trackers.
What the hell is that?
June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, Spartan 3's
Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
being here doesn't make a lot of sense.
We're about to be flanked.
Because
Damn it, Governor!
Contact!
Here we go.
okay.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Spartan 3's don't make a lot of sense due to the fact that there were no Spartan 3's on Reach. They didn't even train on Reach. One of the major planets that they actually did training on was Onyx. Which, well, that had its own ration of... Really? All the way the hell over there? Okay, cool. I would have liked... cool. I mean, not really, but bloody hell. I actually kind of like... Oh! Yes! Hold tab for weapon details? 2x zoom. Oh, okay. Cool. That's fine. Now this is a very nice rifle. Let's say that the weapons in Halo Reach are kind of great. Okay. Much better.
Enemy dropships inbound.
Okay. So, Spartan 3's Unreached doesn't make sense. The project was so secretive that the Spartan 2's had no idea about any of it. All the Spartan 2's know all the other Spartan 2's. It's kind of like a big thing about it. So a new Spartan that they don't recognize wouldn't be a thing that exists. They would know that it was existing, right? So they'd know immediately that something was up. As soon, right from the word go, a Spartan that they didn't recognize, they would immediately know that something was up, right? And security would be breached, and all hell breaks loose. So that doesn't make sense to have Spartan 3's. They would have to be Spartan 3's. I would have to be a Spartan 3 because I don't know about Reach. Never been to Reach. Or at least it's implied that I've never been to Reach. Which again, doesn't make a lot of sense because if I'm a Spartan 2, I would have trained on Reach. Right? Which means that instead of welcome to Reach, it'd be welcome home. Or welcome back. I don't want the storm rifle. Okay, this music is getting to be a little bit out of control. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Okay. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like I said, the insurgency. Stop it, Bumblebee. The insurgency idea doesn't make a lot of sense either. Rebels don't leave plasma burns. Yeah. And there wouldn't be any rebels on Reach anyway. Oh, well, I just killed something. Also, I don't really understand why there needed to be an undeclared or a new Spartan. It would have just been better if we played as one of the other Spartans that are already declared. If you wanted some level of customization, it would have been better to just cycle through each of the Spartans, or be able to choose from whose perspective you played through, like on that mission or whatever, right? That would have been really cool. Also, why is it that I can't understand the grunts? Right? Why is it that I can't understand the grunts? Because in Halo 1, you can understand the grunts. Right? And that takes place like an hour after the ending of this game. Right? Okay.
Looks like we're cleared, Lieutenant.
Yeah, this is a suit power. Also, if I am a Spartan 3, where is my active camouflage?
Roger, 3. We're en route.
Alright. Where am I going? I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Yeah, where am I going? Am I going the right way? Oh no, I'm totes not going the right way. So
Slow down and drive right. I'm not asking.
screw you too, George. Ugh. So, a thing that they did in ODST, the mechanics that they did in ODST, or at least the storytelling ideas that they did in ODST, would have been better suited for Reach, where you have a group of characters that you played as and cycled through. How do I? What in the Sam hell? I'm not happy about this. Yeah, exactly. God, I hate this game.
Boss, picking up a distress signal. Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is on Reach. I repeat, the Covenant is on Reach.
The troopers?
Let's move, Six. We gotta find the source of that distress call.
No disrespect, but don't we have more important things to do than round up strays?
We don't leave people behind.
You see those troopers, you let me know. Noble leader, I'm seeing multiple friendly forces under attack, south of your position. Over.
We're under attack. I repeat, Mayday. Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. We are under attack by the Covenant. I got wounded. Cannot hold this position.
Hurry up, George.
Those troopers now.
Yeah. So this whole introduction doesn't make sense. It's a bunch of garbage. It's a bunch of garbage. It would have been better if we played as the other Spartan 2s rather than a Spartan 3. Just saying. Let's go in and...
Located the trooper squad. Request immediate evac. Mark orders. Solid copy, Commander. Recalling Falcon Charlie 2. Hold that evac position.
Okay, I would really like to have my Steam controller right about now, though.
Leader, be advised. I have visual on inbound Covenant
But
dropships.
Evac transport, keep your distance. Six, hold position. Clear an LZ.
Spartans. Corporal Travis, sir.
ordnance.
Charlie. It's the Covenant.
We know, Corporal. Let's get you out of here.
Oh. Oh.
Heads up,
Be
boys.
advised, we got hostile dropship inbound.
Oh, my hand is super jittery. Can't really... Okay. No, come on. All right. Okay. Okay, let's kill him. Yeah, so this whole introduction doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay.
Transport. LZ is clear. Move in for evac.
Affirmative. Transport.
Oh, bloody hell. Fine.
Pilot, stay close. Watch for hostile air.
It's like none, no good. It's like no good. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a 90. Okay. Why am I in the middle? Why am I not on one of the gunners?
Noble 2, sit rep.
We're at the relay outpost.
Oh.
Mechanism's been flash fused.
Can you beat it?
I dial up my torch, cut away through. Gonna take some time.
Okay. We're en route to your location.
Yeah, so this introduction is garbage. There are so many things wrong with even the very first couple of cutscenes that it almost ruins the entire game, especially for the lore masters. And again, like, they say that, you know, Reach is too important, but as someone who's new to the franchise, you wouldn't really understand why it's so important. If you do understand why it's so important, then you'd understand that an insurgency on Reach doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, there's just so many things just inherently wrong with this game. It's, there's just so much wrong with this game. Okay.
Taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut about halfway through.
Yeah, the music completely dying is super irritating. Might have something to do with the fact that I'm recording as well. But I don't know. It's moderately aggravating. Oh, for real? Okay. Alright. What's next? Come on. Okay. Level design in general, though? It's not bad. That's not good. Come on. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. So storyline-wise, this opening scene is garbage. Come on. You can do it. Thank you.
Can't see a thing. Noble 6, turn on your night vision.
Control room. Go easy. Number 6. Search that body.
That looks like Halsey.
We got split. I don't think that it sounded bad on the cops.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage. Found something. I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live one over here. Come on. Out you come. It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
What's the status? Over!
We've been engaged!
Cool.
Bad guy coming out!
That was kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. Let me shoot.
That Tango blew past me. Permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Okay. Because logic is a thing that would be nice. Why do I have a pistol again? What the frick? Wait, can I blow up the grenades that I throw while they're still in midair? Okay. Where is that concussion rifle? Alright.
Keep it up.
For real, dog?
They went into hiding.
Yeah, I know when to hiding.
We're clear.
Cool. Anything good here? No, not looking like it.
There's more. Flush them out. I've got you covered.
That's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on, assholes. Who wants to tango? Huh? Who wants to tango? Reset the juncture. Activate that.
How long?
Question of my life. If the question is, when will the station be back online? 2 weeks, earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland. You're in my light, Commander.
Find out what she knows.
What's your name? Do you live around here? Arnevim George.
Shada.
Shada. C'est Potteroznev. Your accent sounds familiar. Chopron?
Tangari.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Shainalom. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father. She needs a full psychiatric workup.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Signal. It's patchy, but it's there.
I'll take it.
Best not touch anything. You wouldn't want to ground this place.
I'm barely getting you. What's your situation? Over?
Colonel, this is Noble One. There are no rebels. The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble One? Did you say Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the Winter Contingency.
May God help us all.
Dope. I'm kind of mad that it's all going like that, but whatever. Kind of auto-playing through it. So, that's going to be the end of this video. I need to crash and pass out and all that stuff. I just really wanted to go over the first level, which is always the introductory level, and all that jazz. So yeah, so yeah, it's the design and the layout of Halo Reach on its own as a standalone game so far actually isn't all that bad. It has, especially if you take like its lore on its own, it's not that bad. As an entry to the Halo franchise, it's so far absolute garbage. There's a few gameplay mechanics that have yet to actually rear their ugly heads in order for me to actually point them out and how they could have made it better. You know, and like I said, level design wise, it's a great entry. Like that last level is actually pretty good. So it's not awful, right? As an entry to the Halo series, on the other hand, is less than stellar, right? Yeah, because Noble Actual is not an actual level. Winter Contingency is a level. And then Nightfall. Oh. Wait. What? There's only like 12 missions? This game is tiny. Well, Grunt birthday party. I'm not gonna do the I would have been your daddy. So catch HUD Blind Skull. There's no Bandana Skull? Well, that sucks. I love the Bandana Skull. For those of you who don't know, the Bandana Skull is what? Oh. Oh. Well, I can only do score or time? Well, time is fine. Only available when starting the mission from the beginning. But I was starting it from the beginning, dude. I can't just... What? Boy. Okay, that's, there's 3 different... What? I'm gonna have to figure this out later. So, as its own game, Halo Reach is fine. As an entry to Halo... Oh, also, I'm super tired, so I apologize for all of that stuff. So, as a... Yeah, as... Oh, okay. As a game in the Halo franchise, it's... Would have been a lot better if you chose one of the... If you chose one of the other Spartans. One of the other Spartan 2s. Right? And instead of investigating to see if it was a... Yeah, how would they not know that the Covenant were at Reach? I mean, they knew way in advance that the Covenant were coming to Earth. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. I would just make it so that they knew that they were coming, that the Covenant were coming to Reach from the get-go. Because that's what happened in the book. They have a book. They have a book with the whole story of this game planned out for them. All I have to do is just follow the... Oh, God. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna end the video here. It's like... The game has been out all of, like... What? 2 hours. This is a long video. Cool. So this is a super long first video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you when we do Oni Starbase. Screw you too, Moby. Bye bye.